something like that.
That's not very heavy.
It's not heavy.
Oh.
Not one bit.
We are live! I was doing the big intro and then you just walked away. You're like, been there, done that?
This over here.
Okay.
So let's finish up some stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna just prep a couple panels here. Let me see if I can do this for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, as your assistant.
Thank you. I think it should go around here a little bit. I think I should. Yeah, I think it should be good. But we'll know. We'll know if it works. So.
You'll be good.
My glass is not even in the frame here, dude.
Well, is it on the gray?
Yep, so I gotta push it all the way over. If I stick it here.
Say what now? Yeah, because I told you in this lamp it has to be on the gray.
See, look at it right here. See?
Well, look, that's because, I can only do so much. But if this side has all the white and I said stay on the gray, then you won't be able to see this side of the gray if you could see that much white.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And this is where you get the, the evil cackle.
Whatever. So what are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have some of this here wine here, actually.
Oh, it's probably a good idea.
I think so. It's been a long week, as always. Pretty good.
Yep.
And I think like a small glass would be a disservice to this bottle right here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead.
Is that the that cup is practically vintage now.
I know. Fill it all the way on up.
Did you even see what cup you're using?
Oh yeah. What'd it say? Yeah, the cup when you turn 40.
Yeah. As in last month?
No, right? Okay. Hello. How's everyone out there? We're gonna have some. As you might know, that I've decided to take this little crafting journey with a bet because I get a nice pair of sneakers. So I have to be very nice, and I'm going to give it a go again and have some fun with it. So here we go. What are you thinking? So happy Wine Friday. I don't know what you're drinking. Maybe have water. Maybe have some tea. Maybe having a beer. Maybe having some tequila. Anything is good.
The other machine.
Which one? What's your name?
The looser one.
The loose one.
Yeah, the loose one.
Oh, I don't know. You got it. How many panels you have from me?
What?
How many panels? Oh, I got panels here, don't I? Yep, I have some panels here. All right, so what I was thinking about today. Oh.
Yeah. See, something's.
Well,
I need the looser machine.
This is fine.
Those are ripped.
These are not ripped, are they? Did you rip them?
No, I thought you did.
No, I didn't. These are not. I did these. I did these real light and loose.
Oh.
For that particular reason.
Even though you don't have the loose machine?
I know, right? Where's your computer?
I'll have to go.
All right, so what I was thinking today is I wanted to have something that was a bit different, something that was sort of indicative of Northwest, and a little bit something that might be beautiful, sort of like a rose out of a concrete sidewalk or some sort of structure. So I came up with an idea that I want to play with a bit of scorched timber. Let me see, where's that stuff, eh? Where's my scorched timber? Here we go, scorched timber. So I want to play a bit of scorched timber here. Let me make sure I get this in the right light there.
Oh, and you kind of have to remember that when you're showing, it's on this corner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it should be over here. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It'll take us a few moments to get used to this layout.
There you go, scorched timber.
And then somebody
go
will
over
fix it.
A little bit of antique linen here. Then I'm going to play with a little bit of black.
Why don't you tell them what you're going to try to do?
No, that's the plan. I know what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and do something cool. There we go. You ready?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pulling it up. Okay.
So when I have this much area to work in, because something with Facebook, they're not allowing us to go the not landscape, but horizontal way. For some reason.
Landscape.
Oh, landscape. Landscape is that way, huh? Oh, we're not going to be able to go the landscape way for some reason. So you got to go the vertical way.
See, I think it is how this came out.
Right up. I got two more here.
I'm gonna see if I can.
I made that many on purpose, actually. All right.
Okay. So here's your. Here we go.
Looks pretty decent. I think I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Susan.
We've got Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Hello, hello. Oh, and Monica.
Monica married the infamous Mary Smith.
She's here to see what
kind of nonsense is going to happen here. Oh, I need to put some. I need some cream for my hands.
You can't have cream.
I know I can have cream in my hands.
Because if you're going to do embossing powder,
yeah, gonna stick
then
all over the place.
even if you dry it and you put your finger down, you're going to have a big fingerprint.
You can see like across here, my knuckles further. So I grew up boxing. Like, and it really is prominent.
What is it?
In my right hand.
Which hand is that?
This one over there, the one that got all the bruise on the knuckles, yeah.
Oh.
having it wrapped up. No, this will be good. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
good. All right, so let's dance.
Oh.
All right, so where's that?
You can dance if you want to.
How many embossing thing there, please? All right, so I think I'm just going to play with this guy right here. I'm going to put this computer over. I'm gonna try to do it with Brooke here so I can see here. So I'm gonna play with this guy right here, and what I want to do is I want to create something that, like I said, something's going to be a little bit beautiful out of something that's you know, sort of like the wildfires that have been happening in the Northwest and abroad. So here we go. So what I'm gonna do, already done me a couple of these buggers here, so I thought it'd be a little bit easier. Can they go live on YouTube? I don't know. Can we go live on YouTube?
Yeah, we just have to sort of figure it out.
Oh, we had to. Right. We probably could go live on YouTube, couldn't we?
Did you just really raise your voice that many octaves?
I know, because I didn't know that. Huh. All right. Well, I'm still on the computer wares. All right. So with this bugger here.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Want me to do this one? Okay. Change this one.
How do you like that?
I like me now. I like it. So, all right, so with this guy here, this is the it's the crack embossing folder for Tim. So the first mistake I did by trying was that I went straight with scorched timber onto just the plain white cardstock because I wanted to sort of heat this, and not knowing that I didn't have any sort of layer to be able to have the ink on because this sort of dye ink dries. Is it dye ink? Or what is it?
You've gotten ahead of yourself.
Oh, I know. I got ahead of myself.
Yeah.
What is it?
So put down your base layer and then you describe why that didn't work at step 2, because this is step 2 without step 1.
Yes. If you hear that voice over my shoulder, that is my lovely assistant correcting me when I tend to do things absolutely wrong.
No,
all right, so
not wrong.
What I'm going to go with...
At least not absolutely.
You're going to antique linen here. And so let's get this party started.
Do you want to talk about re-inking?
Oh, yeah, I should re-ink this part, yeah?
Yeah, so let's talk about re-inking.
Okay, so let's talk about re-inking. I am so learning how to do this. All right. So,
do you want me to talk and you listen?
Yeah, well, go ahead.
Or do you want to talk and then I'll just correct it?
You're doing a good job of talking now, so I want you to just keep that on up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through it verbally, and you're going to do it.
Okay.
But the very first thing you're going to do is what?
I'll have a drink.
Okay. Right after that, what are you going to do?
I'm going to have another drink.
And now what are you going to do?
Yeah, no, third time's the charm?
No.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Okay, so...
Before you do anything...
I am going to test the pad.
No.
Okay. What should I do?
How about if you move your project paper out of the way?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I should probably move that out of the way.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
So,
the craft journey of me 101. Let's get this figured out.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to re-ink the regular distress pad.
True.
This same technique will work for the oxide pad. Oops. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out, in our free time. So, the oxide pad will work the same for the re-inker. Now, for those of you guys, I know a lot of you guys are probably familiar with this because we talk about it all the time, but in case you're not, the black case is the regular dye ink. The silver case and silver-topped re-inkers are for oxide.
True.
Okay.
Oxide, yep.
So the only difference that you would have to do with an oxide is to shake the re-inker
Okay.
because it separates. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some droppers, take a dropper full,
Take a dropper
and you're going to kind of squirt it around the pad. Put it down on the pad.
Okay. Put it on the pad.
You don't. I mean, you're not
Like this?
salting a gourmet meal. Yep.
look at
You can
that.
go with more than that.
Oh, more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually do 2 to 3 droppers, depending.
Oh,
Okay.
buddy.
Now, this ink, it's really thick. Okay, that's probably good. Okay. It's really thick. So, like when you have a dry
Hold it up.
sponge.
Yeah. Let me see over there. They give it a hold up so they can see
Yeah,
how
there
thick
you
it
go.
is. Okay.
So when you have a dry sponge and you put it on a drop of water, it just soaks like.
It's soaking in right now.
Just listen. Or just watch and do this with your hands. When you have a drop of water and you put it on a dry sponge, it soaks in like that.
Okay.
The ink doesn't necessarily do that. It just kind of sits and suspends. So that's why you now need to take the scraper, and this is the Ranger craft scraper.
Okay.
Yep. And the edge of it is rounded. So
This edge here, yeah? Oh.
this edge.
Oh, the bevel.
Yeah, so it's not the same as using like an old credit card, which has very harsh edges. And you're going to go up and down and sideways and kitty corner, and you're going to just massage that ink in, but in all the directions.
Up and down and down and up and up and down.
And more, and if it's hard to do that, then you're going to rotate your pad.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yep.
Laws of physics is not against me in that.
And kitty corners. Okay. Okay. All right. And then what's the very important thing is to clean off that tip. That's right. Okay. Now you should be good to go.
I should be good.
So it's
to
that
go.
easy.
All right. I think I'm gonna have me.
Oh, look.
Oh, hi,
Viola's back.
Viola. How you doing, love?
Hello, hello. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And
So
now you
now-
know how to ink your pads. Okay.
So we have that. So let me find that. It's that paper here. Is it this one here? Is
Yeah.
it that one? Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about what choices are you making along the way.
So I'm thinking. Did I have a flower? Give me a flower.
We're not to that
Okay.
yet.
Okay. So I'm thinking. This is all my thinking because it goes horribly wrong. I don't want Brooke to be blamed for it because it goes it's all
I
me.
think they realize
Oh, you
that
think so?
it's that I won't be to blame if it
Okay.
goes horribly wrong
All
because
right,
I'm
so-
trying to keep you reined in and we haven't even started yet.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay,
so I'm gonna
so-
take this guy here. This is that it's that brush. It's that brush from
Ink blending brushes.
Ink blending, yeah.
Yep.
Who makes these again?
Taylor's Expression.
Tailored Expression. These
Yep.
are Tailored Expression brush.
And it comes in a whole rainbow of colors so that you can have the handle match your ink.
Yeah, this
but
is
we're
this-
using antique linen, so
This is macchiato.
there you go.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
that. Okay.
Now, why did you decide to put? Why did you decide to do what you're going to do right now?
So what I've learned is that what I want to do in a few steps. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but a few steps.
Don't show this
Okay,
one.
don't do that again. Okay, it's not ready. They keep the
You can show one of those.
keep the what's it called like keep the camel's hump from under the tent.
No,
Or is
well,
it
this
his
doesn't
nose?
tell them what you're trying to do. That
Okay.
kind of shows them how
So
what we're
basically,
gonna get
this
to.
is what I'm trying to get to, right? So I want to create this sort of, and believe it or not, I actually came up with this whole sort of thing here. So I want to create this sort of burnt charred, sort of like I said, like the Northwest fires that's been happening. But I wanted to have a bit of beauty come from it. Hence why I gave it away by saying, "Hey, did you have the flower for me?" so here we go.
So this is where we're going. So tell us what you have, what you're gonna do, and why you're starting the way you're starting.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to recreate what I've already done.
Tell us about step one.
Step one is I have this piece of paper that I sort of cut in the A2 card size, correct? Okay, let me flip it over. Not that way? Oh, no. Oh, why am I picking what? You got to whisper.
Well, I have to because I'm trying to egg you on with questions, but
Oh, okay.
you really aren't getting
I'm
there.
I'm not just
that's
not
okay.
you. I'm not
That's
you.
okay.
All right, so yours is red.
Oh, but this one, it has a
Playboy?
good emboss because I used the water.
Does I don't know.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little crisper.
It's a little crispier.
Okay.
All right, so why am I choosing this
And you
side?
don't have to hold. So here's the fun part.
Yeah.
You can actually start the inking while talking about what you're doing and why you've chosen
That's
that.
why I was never in sales.
Okay.
All right, so.
So does anybody have any questions? Have you guys learned a lot so far?
So I chose this side here because this side, to me, represents that sort of chart, sort of like a tree bark, basically, as opposed to this side. Well, they
That's
both.
not why you chose it. Just, okay, start inking.
Well, what did I choose?
Start inking. I'll tell you why you chose it.
Okay.
Just put it down and start inking.
Okay, you tell me why did I choose
Yeah,
it.
I am.
That's
Put it down and start. Put the brush in the ink pad and just start inking. Okay,
I'll
friends.
tell you why you chose it, man.
Okay, so here's the deal. And remember what I said.
I'm gonna do corners.
No, you're going to get it really inky and go in sections.
Go in sections.
Okay, so what we have decided to do is, because nature does not have really like consistent smooth colors, we're going to use our ink for this lightest color on a white, because as we blend it on here, it's going to be darker in some spots, lighter in some spots. What we did was choose to ink on a certain side versus another, because it's going to give us the depressions of the cracks in the design when we go to the next stage, but the cracks and those depressions will have this color in it. The reason we've chosen to use the ink blending brush, because with a tool like this one with the foam, you can actually apply the ink heavier and faster. But the reason we decided to go with the blending brush is because of all those bristles will get down into the nooks and crannies and color the bottom, those bottom little valleys. Okay, that looks great. Okay, and then we're going to move to the next step without drying.
No, it was so much like a ventriloquist.
I know, right?
You're talking it in, I'm doing it in.
Well, you know, we talked about all this, but I couldn't get you to spit it out. So,
Okay, so let me write here and see that. All right,
Yep.
so the next smooth, I need you give me that flower. Did you give me one?
No, do the background.
Okay, the background's gonna take long.
Then just do it while the ink is on there, because this next step, you don't want to look like this.
We don't want it to look like this.
Okay, so get moving.
Okay, so my next step is I am going to I'm going to put the black slits.
Yes,
right on.
you are.
Okay, so I should have taken notes.
And you're gonna hurry up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurry up. I need this guy here.
No, you don't.
I know, but I don't need that guy.
That one.
I need this. Okay. So this is going to go. So I'm going to take the black soot. What I'm going to do with the black soot is I'm going to roll this right down here.
Direct to paper.
Direct to paper. And roll it down there.
At a slight angle.
I'm going to roll it down here
But
at a
just get
slight
going.
angle. Oh, I need to get. Well, you keep talking.
I know, but part of that is so that you do it right.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to go one more down here. Just to give us a little bit of love. And then I'm going to take...
I would turn it and do it this way.
Okay, that way too?
Because then you get better on the corner, on the edges.
Okay, that way. Oh, you're the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay, down. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this way here.
Because see how the black catches then on both edges?
Ah, that
Okay.
does. You give it that
Okay.
little sun. So now...
So this is a technique we haven't really done before. So what we did is, and just kind of go gentle. Just go gentle. There you go. So what we did is we took the ink, the antique linen, directly to the paper and got it, relatively saturated, not completely, but in all the crevices. And then we took the black soot direct to paper. You can, yeah. And because we had that first layer of ink on there, then we decided to soften some of those edges with the blender tool. So a lot of times when you take it direct to paper, that's the effect you're going for. With this one, we wanted to soften some of those edges so you had kind of more of a charcoal ash, but charred kind of an effect on this layer.
True.
Right?
True.
Okay. So now we're going to dry the layer completely. And why are we going to do that? To prep for the next stage?
Prep for the next to prep for the next stage. You know, I wonder if I can get to a point where I can like literally be here, do it, make it work, and then, you know, just all the whole thing here, right?
Without my help?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, but it's funny because we practiced this.
I know.
And then all of a sudden, it's like all the words just left your head. Yeah. Okay, so
I'd have a drink.
if this isn't dry enough, this next stage isn't going to work as you want it to. I don't know if it's dry enough. It might be. So the thing with distress inks, and really any blendable ink, but distress inks especially, is they have resins in them. So even though it might feel dry to the touch, if you need it to actually be dry, then you're going to want to take your heat tool to it or let it set for longer. Okay. Now is when you talk about this versus this.
Let me clean this up. All right.
Talk.
Oh, alcohol. Not the kind that come from the wine world.
Okay, like I say talk so that you like tell people what you're doing while you're doing it. And all you do is alcohol!
Clean the bed.
Alcohol!
I'm cleaning. Cleaning the mat.
I got it.
Okay. Cleaning the mat. Alcohol, when you use it, of course, it draws a lot faster than if I just wiping it with a baby wipe or just some water. Or just...
Perfect.
Or just slobbering all over the place.
Or slobbering. Yeah.
Okay.
Also a slow dryer.
Okay, so now I have that. So now the difference, as you can see with these two, I'm going to see them there, so I can see them in this line here.
Yeah.
So this was my first one first one I was trying to create, the second or third one, and then I said, oh, I have a bright idea. And I went with this, and immediately I realized it was a mistake because I didn't have like a second color in there. So the ink can land, and it didn't absorb automatically into the... Am I wrong again?
No, you're close, but
What is it?
Okay, why didn't it work?
I know, I just put it on here, and it didn't work. So, like, if you don't open the door, you run into the door.
Okay, but why did it not work? And compared to that one, what was the effect that didn't work?
Well, I think this one had that sort of base color, right? That sort of gave...
What did the base color do?
It gave it a little barrier so that it didn't automatically absorb into the paper just immediately as I touched it like this here, right?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I should have a drink.
You should. Okay, so what we did is with this first one, we put that antique linen base on there. And then that ink absorbed into the paper and still had that slight, resin thing we were just talking about for blendability. Then you got the bright idea to do this one because the question comes up is, why couldn't I just use a cream-colored paper and go to this step, right? That's what we were talking about. That's why you tried this. But what happened, he did the same thing where he went direct to pad. He used scorched timber on this one instead of the black soot, but that's not what's the difference. The difference is then when he took the foam blender tool, that guy, to it after direct to paper,
nothing happened.
It didn't blend.
Nothing blended.
And the reason it didn't blend is because this layer was soaking right into the paper directly, whereas on this one, the base layer had soaked in, and then it gives the top layer a little something to sit on, so that's how you could get a little bit more of a softer effect on some of those parts.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
But I was able to blend it with this here, so it gives that sort of look there as opposed to this one here.
Does that...
Huh.
Okay.
I think so. I think so.
So what I think you should do is hold them both up closer to the camera.
Oh, okay.
Like
up here.
A little bit closer.
Well, it's going to come. That's
Yeah,
bifocals right there.
No, that's good because then people can actually see how crisp the brown one is on the white, and then how we were able to kind of soften some of the black on there.
Yeah. Okay. We got it.
Okay.
All right. Soften some of the black. Okay. All right. So. All right. So the next move. You get that flower for me?
That's not your next move.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go get it, but.
You have one cut?
Yeah.
Ah, you get some of the brushes there.
But
all right. So.
What are you gonna do next?
Nope. I'm gonna let. I'll wait till you come back. So. I'm hoping you're all having a good day. Oh, okay. She got it. You know, I don't know why I haven't paid this assistant of mine. She's just absolutely not on the ball. I don't know what to do with her. Yeah. So here we go. Cheers. I hope your week. Hope this. You know, if you have an end to the week, I hope the week was absolutely amazing and exhausting at the same time, and you can just go to bed or have more drink. I don't know.
So let's move stuff out of the way that we know we aren't going to need at this point. Okay.
That wine is delicious.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even better.
There you go.
Okay.
Where's your okay, so what do you need? So tell them what you need.
All right. So what I need is I'm going to take this brayer, yeah? And I'm going to take this wild embossing pad, slow drying embossing ink that has been drilled into me non-stop. Non-stop.
And you say slow drying because thank goodness.
Yeah, slow drying because, as you say, thank goodness, yeah. So, this is going to be the fun part here. Hopefully it works out in my favor, but we only know if I try. Okie dokie.
And if you guys try to recreate this effect, I promise you it'll take about 1/8 of the time.
It would. You do it so much faster than me. All right, so what we were talking about is that some people might have an issue of their embossing pad looking like this, right?
Yeah.
Only because, so, what did you say? Some people have 2 different embossing pads, so one with a brayer.
Just keep going, and then I can throw that in as you're going when you have a dead spot. Talk about your project. That was more just if people were asking why our pad was so dirty.
Thought I was talking like I had some really good information here.
Well, you were sort of.
Yeah, and anti-static first, says Jamie. Jamie, we're well past that one, love.
We're not. No. Well, that's not a bad idea.
Oh shit! Oh, here I said anti-static in here. Oh, because Jamie knows, because it's Jamie. Right. She knows I'm going to use some sort of embossing powder. Yeah. Well, everyone should know I'm using embossing powder because I have an embossing pad.
But not everybody.
God, sometimes I wonder how I graduated from university.
Not everybody knows knows how to emboss.
It's the obvious right here.
Only because you've seen it.
It said embossing pad.
But what about the very first time you saw an embossing pad? Did you know what it was going to do?
No, it even said clear, ultra slow drying. All right, so do I have a anti-static thing around here?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Well.
Or may I have it? I don't say where is it.
Where is it?
Yeah. Hello, Diane. Good evening to you too, love. All right, so I'm grabbing an embossing pad.
Just have it.
Did you? Can I just use this towel?
No, that's not going to work. Are you crazy? I mean, I'm sorry. No, that's not going to work properly.
Have you gone mad?
Have you gone mad? Do you know what the anti-static tool does?
Yeah, no.
It doesn't just wipe stuff. No, I don't know where it is.
Takes away static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the towel is going to work the same?
I gave her a crunchy. Candy balls over in England, right? She had a crunchy and she left this.
It does seem I didn't eat it all.
She left this. Like,
yes.
Why? Why?
I know, right? Babe, I don't know what happened to my thing. I literally had it just a few minutes ago and put it with the tools that I thought you might need.
Can I use your hair?
For the video.
Will your hair be anti-static?
No. No.
Might cause a little static, eh?
I'm feeling a little befuddled at the moment because it's also with that Fisker's knife. What did I do with those?
I don't know. We're all waiting on you.
I know. I'm feeling a little... Just blame Jamie because she threw a wrench into things.
Jamie, you're blamed for it.
Oh, I'm going to get in so much trouble. I don't know where it is.
All right, well.
God, I had it totally ready for you.
With Jamie, I tried.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, slow drying embossing ink. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this guy on here just like that, all over the place. And I have to remember, because I know embossing ink normally dries up fairly quick. Well, this guy is a little slow drying, so I don't know why I'm vigorously doing it so fast. Like I'm in a rush for something.
To be extra long drying.
Yeah.
So.
Like, why am I panicking? Why am I going so fast? Why am I panicking?
And when you say
let's just slow down.
It usually dries quickly.
Slow down.
Typical embossing inks have a longer open time, but if you were trying to emboss with an ink that you can emboss with, but isn't designed to emboss with, those are the ones that dry fast.
But as you notice, it only went one way instead of going this way to do, because that might put some more of in these crevices that I don't want embossing powder in at the moment. But let's go. Let's try this here. She handed me this here stark piece of paper. I don't know, she's afraid I might make a mess.
Well, because it's bigger than a coffee filter.
Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. The love boat.
So when we're dumping the embossing powder onto something, we want a piece, like a coffee filter or a piece of copy paper or something that will catch it, that doesn't have static. So this is really important if you're using the Wow brand, and be careful when you take it down so that you don't get grains on the mat.
I got this here, and I'm gonna give it a bit pop. And love, don't hurt anymore. All right, so enjoy this little interlude of this sound. Oh, what happened? It disappeared. Okay. Oh, just executive credit?
No, I wanted to get more stuff off because I could see it in the crevices. Yeah, executive credit.
All right, here we go. Let's get Tom here. I'm not really sure.
Jamie said you need help with loading. You know, Jamie. I think I might be just going big picture today. Jamie says you need help with loading your brayer from the embossing pad.
Something for everyone. There's a forcing and passion and nothing but romance.
So, and if you hold this up so that you can see the gloss, it could be easier for you.
Yeah, it's hot.
Well, then take your own hand and do it.
What? Hey, I think I love you.
So a tip with heat embossing, if you want it to go a little bit faster, if you hold it off of the table actually absorbs some of that heat. So if you hold it off of the table, it will go a little bit faster. I can't get him to want to pick it up at the moment, but, you know, and then you don't want to overheat because you don't want to melt it right into the paper, but that looks pretty good. We got a little bit of a bald spot right here.
Whereabouts?
Maybe a little bit over here. Let me.
Bald spot for the heat?
Yeah. See right? So right here where it's not as shiny.
Ah, I see it.
Okay. You don't have to get close. Yep. And then the edges. There you go.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
So what happens if you don't emboss it all the way where it's not shiny? It's not as shiny as the rest of it. Like what would be the downside of that? Like what you just
where it wasn't shiny?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the powder's not melted, so it could just brush off.
Oh, okay. Even with the embossing powder?
Well, the embossing powder isn't glue. What holds it is the powder being melted.
It's not glue.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here we go.
That's why a fingerprint will also hold embossing powder.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. So, as noted 15 minutes ago, you can probably make this card a lot faster than I can.
It's 5:07.
It is 5:07.
Which is 37 minutes into our video.
I just embossed.
Yes. But you're doing good.
All right.
You're doing good.
All right. So, next, what I'm thinking next is I'm going to slide this over to the side. Now, that looks really nice. Now, that is something I was thinking of because I wanted that sort of wildfire, sort of, no pun intended, scorchness of the timber. And that sort of gives it that look. So what I had in mind is I was going to use creepy people. I'm going to be honest. It was going to be the omen creepy people.
They're all giggling because they know you're not lying.
Sitting on here and just with some really weird saying. And I was going to call it good, but I thought to myself, and I said, hey, you know what? Maybe I should come up with something that might be a flaw. You know, I'm looking at the edge of the phone, like I'm looking into a television screen, talking on like ESPN. And I was just not doing it right. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna put this to the side here. I am happy with that, so I'm gonna have a drink for that. Oh. Okay.
I think you're gonna have a drink for everything.
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 Okay.
Hello. Is it me?
I only managed to have one
looking
stem somehow.
for? And I wonder
Okay.
why
So
you
let's talk
are.
about this.
And I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere being lonely? Is there someone
Okay, hold on.
loving you? Oh, okay.
Time out.
I have a mess.
What am I going to stop you from?
I got to move all this off because I have some stuff on here because I am not as anal as you are.
No. Okay. Well, yes, but that's
know, right?
because. Okay, so for those of you guys, you probably can't see what's going on, but with the embossing, so what we're working on is Tim Holtz's grip mat, which is grippy, which is why he can't just pick things up apparently with his fingers.
I will hold it up.
So, well, you don't have to because
Well,
it
let's
doesn't
see
show
if
that
it-
it's any grippier.
I mean, the embossing powder.
But it has embossing powder on it.
Yeah.
And so for the next step, we're going to be coloring the flowers. If we leave the embossing powder on, that means that it's going to get into my pouncers. And then from the pouncers, it's going to go...
To the ink pad.
Yes. And where do I not want it?
On the pouncers.
On the ink pad.
Oh, okay.
I mean, or the pouncers, I guess. But so at this stage, you could probably just remove that mat too.
Really?
If you wanted to, you can leave it if you want.
Yeah, it's such a great mat. Like, nothing sliding
But there's
all
so
over.
much grit on it. Why don't you
so-
just do a clean baby wipe?
Okay, have me, please.
Did you say police?
Yeah, I said, have me, please. Sending my love to you.
Can I show you something?
Well, hold on. I want to line this back up here.
I know, but
Hearts.
okay. When you're wiping off something like ink, but stop for a minute.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop. Okay.
When you're wiping off something like ink, that works. When you're trying to get something actually off the mat,
Mm-hmm.
do like this, where you don't go back and forth, but you can actually wipe it off the mat.
Oh, okay.
Because when you just do like this, it's like,
I'm not cleaning the car window.
no, but when you do like this, if you have grit on here, it could just dump it here and here and here and here and here, right? Because you're just going back and forth. It's like, you know what? It's like using the push broom at the store, right?
Oh, okay.
You know how you have to keep a leading edge in order to wrangle the dust?
You got it.
There we go. Okay? How do you feel about that?
I feel fine, yeah.
Okay.
Ah, cheers.
It
Right.
might be just as dirty on the other side, though, Jamie.
Let's flip it over. Okay, now.
She did say flip it over.
Yes, let's go with these buggers
Okay.
here. So this is the flower anemone. And let me tell you how I figure out how to say that. Because as we all know, neither one of us can say this word as it properly should be said. So we were taught to say like an enemy, like someone you don't get on with. You got like some enemy. And then you just say that fast enough and people think you are really clever when you say an
And you're
enemy.
close enough.
Yeah, pretty much. So you just keep moving. The thing to do it is you gotta have confidence. You gotta have confidence. You can't just go like an enemy and then think someone don't catch that who loves flowers. You gotta go real quick. So it's like, what I'm gonna do? I have a blooming enemy, right? Blooming enemy.
No, not a blooming enemy.
That's a blooming enemy.
Blooming anemone.
Blooming enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, blooming enemy.
You got to put the "and" part for enemy. Otherwise, it's just a blooming enemy, which is what you said.
Well, I mucked that up, didn't I?
You just gave a whole grammar lesson on how to say it, and then, yep,
A blooming enemy.
a blooming anemone.
A blooming. I like blooming enemy better.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
So this is from the new line from Memory Box.
Oh, you know, and we're getting a new Easter line from these guys, which is absolutely beautiful.
Did you look at it?
Yeah, I saw it.
okay.
There's some pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
All right, so I have these pouncers, and someone loves these pouncers. That's why I have to be extra careful when cleaning this here mat.
I do love the pouncers.
So
Where's my brown pouncer?
right there. There we go. One was not like the other, apparently. So here we go. So now, neither one of us have a big clue what an enemy looks like. That's not on the Terminator's list.
So we're going to use it as a general flower.
Yeah. So
and color it whatever color we want.
So we'll go with a little bit of yellow to spread it out here and something over like that. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, why don't you start with the greenery?
Okay, let's do it with the greenery.
Okay. Now, before we get too far, I'm going to show you something.
No, if all else fails, I can put a creepy person on here. No problem.
No problem.
It'd be great.
Okay, but given that this is our background, we're going to go with kind of the lighter colors, okay? So, this is the green that I swatched for you guys. I think this is the one we have on the table, right? Swamp green?
I think so. Swamp green.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, I'm going to pull out the aloe vera and the matcha tea. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab a piece of scratch paper.
That's two at the top, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
Aloe vera and matcha tea.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to show you
That's funny because matcha is just tea. It's like TT.
I thought matcha is a type of tea, like green tea.
Matcha is like, is it matcha? Yeah, matcha is like tea.
Well, I don't know.
I think it's tea.
It is a tea.
I think it just means tea.
I don't think it just means tea. I think it's a type of tea.
Chai is tea. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Blood,
so you got there.
Blood.
Okay.
I made it.
So, green pouncer.
Okay.
We're going to go with the light one. Let's give it a test.
I want to see here, because if you haven't used one of these little buggers here, you look at it and which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? So...
I don't know what that has to do with any of it.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm just rambling on.
Yeah.
But pop it on out like that. And I'm trying to like give information like you.
I know, but you're getting there. You'll get there.
Never
Here's the thing: if you leave this right here, you have a place to put it.
Okay.
While you're
place to pounce into.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about cleaning out before we move into doing the greens.
Okay.
Okay. We want to check what color.
This one here
is in there.
Now, do I have to be very aggressive when I pump that down? Okay, just tap it.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But, okay, stop trying to take it out of the screen. Okay, so you have a color in there, but it is definitely not aloe vera.
It is not aloe vera.
Okay, so what we're going to do, if this was a really dark one, I wouldn't start with the lightest color first, but that's pretty light, so we can kind of do it. So we're going to pounce out as much color as we can, and this is where you can be a little bit, you know, good with it. And then we are going to, in order to get back to aloe vera, okay?
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to pounce on here, pounce on the pad a bunch of times, okay? Because you're now trying to fill it with aloe vera, and what's going to happen is the aloe vera ink is going to, now go to the paper. The aloe vera ink is going to kind of resaturate whatever color was in there before, like re-wet it, and help pull that other color out. So now you're pulling that old color out and just kind of replacing it with aloe vera. So you do this a few times.
So is that the old color is that darker one? And oh no, it's not.
You just
which one's the dark one?
You're not continuing. So what you want to do is you just want to keep going.
Trying to understand it.
Yeah. You'll get better at talking and doing. It's a skill.
We need a camera facing this way so you can literally see the look on my face when I'm dealing with this one here every day.
Okay, so now we've gone and done it a whole bunch of times. That's probably as close to aloe vera as we're going to be able to get on this one on live. Okay, but that's what I do if it's got some unknown color and I really do actually want that. Okay. So what we're going to do here, there's a lot of really cool things about the pouncers, but this is one of the best things. So when you have die cuts and when you cut them, you didn't know what color they were going to be, right? Or that you wanted them to be.
Yeah.
So we cut them all in white.
Yeah.
And they're all in basil marshmallow white. So now, if we were going to do this with the foam tool or the blender brush, it would pull and tug on the die cuts. But the pouncer, because it goes up and down, is ideal for this. So go ahead and color the leaves aloe vera.
That's these guys, right?
Those would be the petals.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know how a plant works?
Well, it looks like a plant.
Yeah. What parts would be green?
Oh, this guy here.
The three that I put closest to you, yeah.
That makes sense. So it's sure. You know what I need? I need a tweezer.
I have this.
Okay, let's do that. That down there.
But you got to be really careful when you're doing it like that. That that you don't block the ink and get a big line.
Ah, you do. You're right.
Okay.
So maybe
It's pretty good, but remember, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, so I can just give it a kiss.
Yeah. Well, you want to give it enough green to.
Want to give it enough of a kiss.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, so here's what's cool.
Get over here.
Okay, take it, put it in your hand, and hold it right up close to the camera.
Okay.
The die cut.
Oh.
That you just colored.
Oh. I thought that was weird.
You only needed one, but okay. So, what's cool is if you look, that if he did a good job, that's the one he had the scissors in the way. But if you look, the pouncer, it's like this squishy little marshmallow thing. So it actually goes around the edges of the die cuts with the ink. So instead of just coloring the top, when you're needing to color the die cut, it colors all around and colors the edges. Okay?
Okay. There we go.
It really is a blooming enemy for you. Okay.
All right.
So now, okay. Well, hold on.
Where's the leaves?
Do you only have? There's no leaves on this one, but the stem might be good green.
The stem
too.
should be that same color. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna go here.
And you can pull the stem closer to you so that.
I just go just touch it right
there. You go.
Right? Go down.
Just, but don't try to. I just saw you.
Okay. Sorry.
Yep, that's okay.
Oh, that's. I mean, you know.
Is this the first time you've used the pouncers?
Yeah. This is
pretty freaking awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. Just. I mean, for those really small, thin, intricate cuts.
Yeah.
I can imagine trying to ink this with this guy,
or even that one,
or this guy. Hey, it'll roll back and forth. Right?
Yeah. You just wouldn't even be able to.
Okay. Well, there you go. You're gonna pounce on.
So it's like, and you didn't bend your die cut or put any stress on it. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, next.
Okay, and put this lid back on.
Yep. Now you're gonna grab the matcha tea.
Matcha tea. Oh.
That would be macchiato.
It's macchiato.
And only because you named it that.
Matcha tea.
Okay, we're gonna use the pouncer again.
Same pouncer.
Mm-hmm.
So do I need to clear it out because?
No, well, you're going darker.
Oh.
So if you're going darker, I don't really worry about it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, so now what I want you to try to do.
I have to put the egg back in there. Okay.
Okay, so.
Inside out?
No,
okay.
These are flowers. They're not going to be green.
Okay.
Okay, but so one of the tricks with using mini inks, okay, and a pouncer is that when you pounce it, you have to rotate it a little bit. Otherwise, you're just going to get one big square shape on your pouncer.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so here I'm missing it over here because I'm not rotating.
No, you don't really get ink there. That's so. What you want to do?
What is ink there? I think up there.
Yeah, that was probably just from something.
You're not allowed
but
to
it's
get
not,
ink there?
Well, you can get it. I'm not stopping you, but that's not helping your situation. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so if I do this, and I'm gonna try to see if I can do this. Pick that up. Look it. Does that make sense?
Like it's the shape of the pouncer.
It's also like the shape of the ink pad. See the square sides?
Ah.
So now.
But if you had a bigger ink pad, it wouldn't matter.
But this is the situation when you have minis.
Okay.
Okay, and you can even kind of see it on here. But so what you want to do is you want to you don't really see me doing it, but see how my fingers are rotating. Mm-hmm. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, before you take that to those guys, pounce it out because I've just put a whole lot of green on there. Okay.
Pounce it out?
Yep.
So would that be considered a verb or an adjective?
Pounce it out?
Yeah, pounce it out.
I think to pounce is a verb.
To pounce is a verb.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm going to task you with, an attempt. Okay?
Let's go for it.
I want you to very gently take the pouncer and try to just color up the bottom, by pouncing. Just you still can do it up and down, but you can rotate it a little bit, okay?
So
and you don't want to color all the way to the end, but you kind of want a soft blend.
Okay, all right.
And you can just move the scissors because they're just going to give you a big blank spot. Okay?
Is that okay?
Pretty good. How do you like it?
Well, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try it again.
And you can, grab more ink if you need it darker. You don't have to use the weird parts of the pouncer. Yep. Oh, but you didn't twist.
I did not twist.
No.
Oh.
What is that? What was that situation? Where were you trying to put the ink on that one?
The one look at curved balls.
There you go.
Okay.
See, you don't actually need as many pounces as you're doing.
Okay.
Because the pouncer is round, and so it's going to give you this cool soft edge anyways.
Hold on. Let me get this guy up here. Here we go. All right. Oh,
so do you like that?
I want to bring him to the camera.
Okay.
All right. Is that right? Is that in the camera?
Yeah.
So there we go.
Of course, you are the one who just damaged the die cut, but...
Did I?
Yeah. But it's fine.
Okay. All right.
You have much bigger digits than... Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Right, Susan? Yeah, I know. I've got them on hold for you. Okay.
All right,
so how do you feel about that?
I'm going to spread this here. There we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Now, do you want to put any darker color on this or just leave it? And it's just a little bit, right? Because it's nature. You don't need it all one color exactly.
True.
It can just be a little bit of a variegation if you want it to. Or you can...
flip it over.
Yep.
Just a little tap here and tap there. All right.
Okay. So then when you're crafting, you may want to take your background. We haven't even gotten the flower yet, but just make sure that, with what you're thinking, these colors are going to look good. Okay?
Yeah, I think
that's the right green. Anything darker and it won't show. Okay. Now we're going to the next one. Oopsie.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to use the same green pounce. No, because
why would you use
this
green?
is going to be a little bit of a light yellow in here, or maybe a...
What do you...
What's the other? No, we'll go to pink, crisp pink on the inside.
Yeah, but either way, you got to clean your mat.
Okay.
Okay.
I got to take all these guys off again?
Well, you got to take the colored ones off.
Okay.
And then you got to get the green off of the mat.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my swatch so that I don't have to redo it.
And take this guy off here.
These, this is Viola, this is his first time using them, so it might look more awkward than necessary, but they're really, really easy. And so if he can do it, you can do it. Right?
This is true.
This is like such a good tool for people just beginning crafting, I think, because there really isn't a big learning curve for the pouncers.
Not so much.
I think you get to be successful and awesome right out of the gate.
Not so much.
Yep.
All right, so next.
Okay.
Go with this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. All right, so
okay.
Next color I'm going to go for is a pink.
Okay, so
I'm going to pounce this on.
Keep that in the screen.
Let's do this guy here. This guy over here.
Let's see what we got in there. Ooh. Okay.
Not bad. Maybe I should just tap it on there.
Tap it right in the middle of the flowers gently and see what you get. I mean, keep like that, but yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I like that sort of soft touch to it.
You got to hold it up to the camera so they can see. Because see how far away it is? Look. You can't see.
You don't make sense. Okay. So, residual ink in the pouncer. Light kiss.
Can't see it.
Oh, you can't? Is it light enough?
It's not really showing up.
Okay. It's really light. But it shows up pretty good. Okay. Let me just touch some more here.
Here's what I want you to do. Before you get too far, hold on. Take the residual of this and try to color this petal with the residual of that.
This one?
Yeah. Just the whole thing. Just give it a good pounce. The whole shebang.
Okay.
Yeah. Give it as much as you can give it in color with what's left in. Because I think you want that one kind of bright. Maybe you don't, but
She bangs.
Try. Add a little bit of ink. I just want you to try something. So make that bright yellow.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can I just go straight with this color now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yellow is not as much of a worry because it's such a light color. Just even the dark yellows are light yellows. Okay.
All right, here we go. She bangs, she bangs.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Nope, but we're not done.
We're not done.
So,
But I saw.
can it get any more yellow, or is that as yellow as it's gonna get?
No, I think so. Let me see. It's a little more aggressive to it.
Okay. Now.
Like Ammerford.
Yep. Now take the residual of the pink
Kill the wabbit.
to it while you've got a lot of ink on there.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the residual pink.
Yep. I mean, you know, work it in. Yeah. See how that's starting to look like a fade?
That is not bad. Let me see. That come up pretty close to the camera.
There you go.
Let me move it over.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks pretty nice, actually.
So
Okay,
you gotta hold. This is why I do it in the palm of my hand, so that it blocks everything from below, so the camera doesn't
make
focus.
sense. Okay, let's try it again.
Yeah.
You would think a
There you go.
professional would know that.
So by putting the yellow down first,
Uh-huh.
and then even just that little bit of residual ink over the top, they blend, right?
But let's go with that. Let's go with the yellow. I'm not mad at the yellow. 'Cause that gives
Stunning.
It gives it a bit pop, yeah. All right, so
You need to do the rest of them.
segue yellow, and this yellow is called Shooting Star. Simon Hurley's Shooting Star.
And this is kind of my new favorite yellow. It's out of stock at the moment. We're just waiting for Ranger to get it back in stock.
I'm
And
gonna put it this way. You remember that band from you probably don't because you grew up in Idaho. There's a band called Rolls Royce.
okay, but I don't remember that one.
I know, as I say, 'cause you grew up in Idaho. They had the song called Wishing on a Star, which was
Sing it.
But it has a very high pitched voice. I don't think I have that.
We'll sing it in a low pitch voice.
Gotta get kicked in the nuts to get that high.
I think we're gonna avoid that for today.
Please.
Yeah.
I beg you. I beg you. But the song Wishing on a Star. I'm wishing on a star.
I know that song.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah.
Dun,
I just
dun,
needed that
dun,
much of it to know.
Follow where you
So,
are.
but you know I'm terrible picking band names, right?
I'm wishing on a tree. Oh, a tree. Oh boy, we're gonna get banned from YouTube.
Maybe this is why Facebook is like portrait mode only. You
They're
guys.
like, God,
This is all we
God.
can handle.
Oh, not these two. Oh God, these two again.
So I think if we actually lowered the camera, if we have to do it in portrait mode, if we lower the camera, then we'll.
Try and see what
I
slow
don't
as it can
think
go.
you can't. Yeah.
I cannot.
I mean, you have to. You can, but we're not going to do that for today. I just mean in general. So now, are you going to add pink to any of the others?
Yeah, I'm gonna color all these.
No.
No?
Why do we think the pink blends the best?
Because it goes well with the mustard.
But also because it's like fresh ink, right? The yellow is fresh ink, it's not dry.
Yes.
So
let's touch that up a bit because we don't want to let that sit right in there like that. Good job. Good job.
You need more pink?
No, you know what? I think I'm going to go with what's in here.
Yeah, I think that's really good.
I'm going to be... That's pretty nice. Okay, let's go with the next guy.
And that's kind of a blend that would be really, really hard to get with any of our other tools.
It would be.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it
definitely is.
And I wish on all the love that we share.
So if you keep your ink pad on the grip mat, it holds it in place for you.
Ever dream? I wish you know tomorrow it'll come. All the loving we ever done, I never thought I'd see.
Keep focusing.
A time
Yeah.
when you
I think you might stand more of a chance of being a craft entertainer than a singer. I mean,
home.
nobody's voting yet, but
Home. Yeah, I just totally ignore the whole.
Yeah.
Just,
yep. Okay,
that's
let's
okay.
rock and roll.
All right, we got it. Got it. All right. My Adidas. Okay, let's touch it with a little bit of that guy. In there. There we go. And that's all just the residual ink that was left in there. Give a little light kiss here.
So now the pouncers, you've noticed we've gone from ink to ink to ink.
Nice.
And that works with the distress inks, the regular distress inks or dye inks, translucent dye inks like Simon Hurley's.
So not archival ink. That wouldn't work.
Definitely not archival ink.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use my pouncers with that one just in general because it's a permanent ink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. That looks real nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oxides are opaque, so you don't want to go from color to color to color with an opaque ink or pigment ink because those also have that same situation. Okay, so what now? How about the centers?
A drink of wine, actually. Okay.
The centers.
Okay, so what color? Used to be a dark color, I would imagine.
I think those should be pink.
You think so?
Like
a
bright pink.
solid pink? Bright pink? Okay.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see.
So I think try this one first.
Okay, let's pass it out.
Gotta tell them what we're doing.
Jesus, I can't get this.
Jeez.
I know, right?
Okay, so this is from the
This is called purple
petals.
puffy hearts.
It's called Puffy Heart.
Yeah.
There you go, from Alta New. It's one of those ones we just showed yesterday. And it is from the Rose Petal set.
I love it to cause you any trouble.
These ones are older packaging, but it's this set right here.
I love it to cause you any pain.
How do you like that color?
This one is there now. Only
Okay.
want to see you
So,
laughing
here's something,
in the
right?
Puffy heart. Puffy heart.
Okay,
Puffy heart.
okay. All right, if it's too pink, what are you gonna do?
Pounce it off. A little bit here.
If your die cuts are too pink, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pounce this here, and then I'll probably.
We're gonna take these out of the pink puddle that they're in. What are you gonna do?
Wipe this up.
Well, do you want me to give you a hint what I'm fishing for?
What are you fishing for? Oh, I'm gonna touch it with a bit of yellow. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Were you?
Yeah, I was like, if I touch it with a bit of yellow, that might turn down that sort of pink, right?
Turns it into a little bit more of the orange pink color that's on the flowers.
Yeah, because yellow and red makes orange. Yellow and pink makes a cousin.
Maybe a coral.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of that color?
Yellow and pink makes a banjo player on a lonely bridge.
That's not even a thing. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
It's pretty nice.
So, do you like how that changed?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty
Okay,
good.
there's one more piece, and then we're really, I promise you guys, done.
Okay. You could create this card in way less time than I could.
Yes, you could.
We're gonna go with green.
Really?
I'm gonna go with the same
Okay.
exact same color.
When you have a die cut and you are in question as to what part of the thing you're making,
Look at the photo.
you look at the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what color do you think that should be?
The same color as this guy.
Or a little darker, or...
Darker pink.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the exact same color, but it certainly isn't going to be green.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's just hit it with this guy here.
Okay.
Let's get a really
And what I
nice-
probably, if it were me, I probably would have gone up the next color and then...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, oh, that's pretty good. And now add just a little bit of yellow on top, maybe?
Okay. All right.
Just to take it back into the orange
Take it down a notch.
coral color.
Oh yes, over here.
Now, ideally, just to keep my pink pouncer clean, at least move that into the yellow puddle.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yep. But see how it's just slightly tinted it different?
It has.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, right?
I like it.
Okay. Let's assemble.
Oh. Okay. This is the fun part.
Is it? Is it now?
You have some glue?
I'm gonna have to find you some.
Okay. So, how do we assemble this here?
Now I gave you, just so you know, you have double petals.
Oh, okay.
You have one stem.
Uh-huh.
You have 2 greeneries so that you can pick which one you want to use.
All right.
And you have twice as many flower tops as you need. And flower, I don't know, sea urchins.
Oh, God, it's the glue's popping out again. It's running out. Release the pressure. Good job. There's a reason why I kept you around.
I know, right? There we go. I don't know if that's going to work, but
nope, it's coming back out.
Yeah, it is, because I just screwed it back on.
So,
okay.
To stop that, I guess you're just going to release the pressure now. That should take that. When the temperature is a little bit warmer, and you take the thing out, then the glue would just come out running.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't. It depends on how it was stored.
Like Pompeii.
Okay. So let's rock and roll.
Okay, let me stick that guy in there.
Okay, you're just gonna take it out and put it. It's got so much fuzz on it. Hold on.
Okay, I was trying to put it back in there.
I know, but look at how much. Where'd all that fuzz come from?
Oh, I wiped it with this guy. I probably shouldn't do that, yeah? Okay. There we go. Let's stick it back in there. Now, here we go. This the best part. I gauge my eyesight on this guy here. And if I can stick it in there right there, easy peasy, yeah?
Okay. I think you're delaying because you don't know how to assemble this flower.
I do not know how to assemble this flower. Okay, so...
Okay, so we're going to take a look at the packaging.
Okay, so it looked like the big guy is coming this way. Here.
Now remember, you have 2 of each, and you only need 1.
I'm gonna move this guy here, and then this guy, like it comes that way, yeah? Maybe like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That looks good. Maybe a little off-center.
Like that.
Ah, okay.
Pretty cool, right? So just the 2 pieces, and you've got a lot of dimension to the flower.
Well, let's just tap a little glue on there. Oh, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You are, I know that.
The worst singer ever?
Yeah, I wasn't going to, well, yeah, you are.
Yeah. But it's okay. I don't care. I own it, and I'll still sing because it sounds good in my own head. But I did tell you once I had headphones on when I was growing up. I think I was in, junior high. And I was just totally enjoying myself, and then my mom taps me on the shoulder and she says, could you keep it down a little bit? Because it was so bad.
Well, I'm going to glue the other one together because...
Because you know how it goes?
Well, I just want to see if I can do it again. So
okay.
Big guy here. And then we're going to take... This guy is going to go... Because I see this guy goes toward the bottom. And then... Okay.
No, you had it. You just need to rotate it a little more. When you're looking at this, okay, so we're looking at this picture. See this little tiny skinny one that comes out the side?
Yes.
Compared to the big one? That's the gauge that I use.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like that.
There you go.
All right.
Cool, right?
Yep, and put it together.
Sing like no one is listening. That's right, Susan.
Oh, shh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What happened?
Well, the lid popped off.
Oh, I think that might not have been the lid's fault.
You should have that song. You ever seen that? Your mama had a baby and the head popped off. You should take like that.
The dandelions?
The dandelion. Hey, your mama had a baby and the head popped off.
How about if I fix this? Because I can't handle watching you do that. Oh, my God.
Take that one.
Oh.
So, my crafting journey is just beginning. Oh, God.
But close to ending for today, you guys.
Yeah,
Fear not.
I think I might.
Okay.
I think I can,
Okay, but look at the picture.
I'm looking
at the
it.
picture.
I look at it. I see it.
What else are you missing?
I'm
assemble the whole head of the flower first.
I am trying to get it all done here.
Not on the stem.
No, I'm not putting the stem on, but what I did do is I put a little too much glue in there.
Okay, then use the other one.
And then, yeah, no, but...
The other one has better placement, I think.
It does. Let me just carve that out, maybe. Can I do that? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 2.
Yep.
Which is nice.
Because that's what you were going for.
Yeah, no. So I gotta pick which head.
Mm-hmm.
And I would
that one's good.
Just pick one?
Yeah.
Why are you whispering?
I know, right? It's funny.
Just pick one. Like the mic won't pick it up.
I'm trying to hurry you along.
Just get it down.
Okay, so do the top of the flower first.
Okay, I gotta pick this up.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
That is not part of the top of the flower.
Okay. So
Which one are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put him somewhere right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me glue that. Just a little dab.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of glue.
Okay, so let me show you a trick. Hold
Okay.
on. If you got too much glue, take another die cut that you know you're going to end up using and just have it borrow a little bit of that glue.
So let's
Okay.
take this guy and just borrow
Well, no,
some.
no. Yeah, which one are you going to use?
I'm gonna use this one.
Okay, then you should be able to put it on now.
I got me some tweezers.
Well, I don't know where the tweezers are.
So going an angle. This is like just. We gotta have the proper twos.
You do? I guess I better find them for you.
Yeah.
Oh my freaking goodness.
What? You
Well,
have a
okay,
pair?
I have to tell you, here's the tweezers.
That's all I need.
But where the, I think something just fell in the garbage. But I also was going to tell you that I found that Fisker's knife that I was looking for the de-static tool, but it's not actually with it. So, I don't know.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, I was looking all over for that.
It's got glue on the backside, so just...
Okay, let me just open that up. Here.
Yep.
Let's put this at...
There you go.
Bits right in there like that. Let me
Okay.
close that just like that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Pick your greenery top.
Oh. One here. Let's go with this guy here. So I'm gonna go flip this guy over. Or should I just flip them both over like that? Then come down, do here, and glue that piece like that.
Yeah, I'd put a dot on this one because that guy is, he's a bit of a renegade.
Put a dot right
Yeah.
here.
I think that would be good.
Oh, this is just running out the door.
And you definitely don't want to put the wet baby wipe on this guy.
Okay, here we go. Just a dot right there. Oh, I don't know why I put it over there.
It's okay. It's just paper.
Okay, touch it. Just.
I just had the Presidents of the United States kitty song in my head.
Dum 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 dum. Meow meow meow. Okay.
Okay.
Let's grab it here. Flip it over.
Looks awesome.
You know, I think so far. I don't know. You think so? You think?
We're going to just have learned a lesson.
What did we learn today?
What do you see? Put it in your hand. Hold it up.
I know what you're gonna say.
What am I going to say?
I'm gonna say because I didn't clean the ink. I didn't clean the ink off of the mat.
You got to hold it to the...
And it has...
You got to let light get to it. There you
And it has gotten on this guy here a little bit.
go. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, but they can't see it.
No.
Oh, a little bit. But you're in the clear. Go for it.
Okay.
Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
No one would know. Okay.
And
so now,
and don't worry, even though it sounds like, oh, I know what you're going to say. We all have done it a gazillion times and will continue to do it.
so I'm gonna flip it over.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would try not to turn things over as much as possible, given that we just colored something.
So I'm gonna put a little bit of. Oh god, this is all over the map. Isn't it? So I'm gonna put a little bit here.
Here's what I would do. Take this.
Uh huh.
Figure out, like, how this is gonna. How do you want it to lay out? Is it gonna go like this?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Where is that stem base gonna be? Where do you want it glued?
Well, I like it. Let me see. So I wanted to show about right there.
Mm.
I'm not a florist. So
Maybe like right there, so you get a little bit more of the green kind of poking out. Something like, you know, something kind of like that.
I like how you asked me what I would like to show, and I said,
I know,
right
but you
there.
covered it almost all up.
And you go, no, wrong.
Wrong? Okay, so what I would do is put just the glue on there, and then just put it in place.
On where?
On the back of the pedal that you're going to put it on.
Oh, what pedal?
That's why I said know where it's going to go.
Okay.
Do you,
Okay. Well, I'm not.
it's the bottom of this pedal.
This one here?
Okay, put it where you think it's going to go.
Okay.
Where? Okay, that's not even where you had it the first time.
Ah, you know.
You had it,
What is
my
it?
love.
Where do I have it?
You had it like this.
Okay.
So
What I need to go? I got
take a look.
glue falling all out.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you see what pedal you want to put the glue on the back
Yeah, it's
of?
that guy.
Okay. So if I flip this over,
It's this guy.
yeah. Move it around.
Oh, stop.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the pen in this thing?
I'll take care of it.
Okay. All right. So that
And just make sure you leave some greenery showing.
All right.
Well, hi, Brenda.
Hopefully I land it.
Because remember, you gave that greenery, you took the time to do a two-tone, so you want to be able to show the two-tone. And if there you go. And let it dry for a second. Okay, beautiful.
All right.
All right.
Okay. And I would like to reiterate, you too can make this card far faster than I can. All right. So.
Okay, here's your.
Is this one?
No, that's the other one. This is the one you did on the video.
Oh, it is. I like. Okay. I don't know. What do you think of that one? That stripe down the middle?
Just decide.
Okay. Just decide.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up.
Right up in here. What do you think? Right there?
Okay, so if it's me, you can do however you want. If it's me, I would put this kind of on one side, and then we'll put a sentiment here that kind of helps offset it.
Ooh, how many chalky? Easy sentiments.
There we go. Today we will allow the quote chips
Quote
so that
chips.
we can finish the project.
Oh, let's see. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. I like that. Oh, look at this one. No beauty shines brighter than the one of a good heart.
And that is not even all the words that are there.
No beauty shines brighter than that of a... Oh, yeah, I told you it's made up, didn't I? Let's see. I think that's not bad. Don't wait. Oh, here we go. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect.
There you go. I like that shape.
You like that one? That's a pretty good one, yeah?
Yeah, and then I would kind of offset it. Just, I mean, you don't have to, but you can just tear the stem off so that it hides. You don't have to cut it. You can literally just tear it. It's so small.
Tear it underneath here?
Nothing's glued down though.
Oh, it's not, yeah. Oh, okay.
You just have to mark. Okay, or you can.
let's call
Okay,
it.
that was a lot higher than I was
Oh,
anticipating.
was it?
but Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
it's okay.
Now just... I don't know, okay.
No, you're fine.
May I look that up? There we are.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what color should I mount this on?
I think what we'll do is we'll trim the background down.
Mm-hmm.
We will ink some cardstock to kind of tie everything together,
Mm-hmm.
and then mount it on a card. And we're not going to do that on the video
Okay.
because
Wow.
we want to like have tacos.
I'd like to thank you for joining me for my craft journey and me trying to do this whole thing
It turned out great.
so I can had a great start off with a great idea.
It was a great
And
idea.
I think it was pretty fun.
And actually, we got to try a technique we hadn't done before
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty
with
good.
the smudging after the direct to paper.
Yeah,
I think this one is much darker.
it is. That
Yeah.
one is a lot lighter. That one is pretty nice. But this stem is so straight. So I wonder if we can curve the stem a little bit.
When you go to glue it down, you can just glue it so it has a little bend in it.
Okay.
Okay. So like we'll glue that, and then we'll glue it kind of like that.
Oh, I was a little bit aggressive on the cut.
So yeah. Anyways, it's okay. Wrap it up.
Right, wrapping it up. Okay. Thank you for hanging out.
Okay, review what you.
I need a review too. Oh,
yeah.
God. All right. So what I used was an enemy.
The blooming enemy.
Blooming enemy.
Yep. Mini pouncers.
Had the shooting star. I had these mini pouncers. Then I had this embossing pad from WoW. And I had this guy here, this black soot.
Okay.
And a little bit of antique linen. And then I'll round that out with some re-ink of antique linen. And then I use this bottle filled with alcohol. Not the good type, but...
Okay, so...
Oh, and I had this guy too, yeah? Oh, and the main thing.
Okay, so the background was created with the cracked embossing folder at $13.99.
That was...
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Prices. Okay.
Yeah. And then we have those colors of distress ink that he showed you. Yeah. And then we do have these in stock now. This is the best price we've ever seen on this spray bottle.
Okay, you got it.
So this one I've been talking about for a little while. We filled ours with alcohol. You could also put water in it. That's probably what they intended for. But you squeeze it like this, and the pressure builds. It has a continuous spray. It is only $6. The ones we had before were like 16, and if you find them at the nursery, Joan said they were like 18.
Yeah.
So it is really a good price, and we are loving how it's working. So he went through the distress inks. All the distress inks are in stock. I'm going to go check on the WoW. This is our favorite embossing powder, but it's been out of stock for a little while. This one is the Blooming Anemone, and I did leave the bag over there, so I don't have a price on it, but it's brand new. We do have this set in. This is the Rose Petal from Altenew. This is one of the ones we featured on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
$14.99 on that one. And then the brayers we used are Tim Holtz. And not all brayers are exactly the same. This one cleans really well, and it has like a nice good texture for doing the stuff that we're doing. So it's quickly actually become my favorite. Okay, feel good?
Okay.
We have these two if you need them. These
everything she said, my partner, a.k.a. Carmax.
So these craft scrapers, if you need a craft scraper, we do have them. They're like in a bucket up front, and they're only $1.25, but seriously, good to have if you've got to re-ink your pads.
If you got to scrape.
Okay.
It beats the credit card.
Yes, it does.
All right. So, hey, thank you.
Ooh, oh, look at.
Have fun. Oh, yeah, the embossing powder.
Forgot all about this. This is what started your journey.
It did.
Yeah.
I believe it did.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna finish this off camera, get it together, post a photo, and then I think I'm gonna be back next week to try another project that I probably don't know what the hell I'm doing.
But hopefully,
but I give it a go.
Susan wants one, but I'm not sure what she wants.
All right, want to stop that guy?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Bye, you guys. Have a good weekend.
Cheers.
Good.